Hello folks, welcome to Lexia IS. In today's video, we'll be discussing current affair topic presented to you by faculty Sushma KP. So what is the topic that we will be looking into today? Today we are going to be looking into your SVAMITVA scheme. We will see as to why is it news, what is the relevance of it to UPSC, that is mainly your prelims. We will also be seeing the implementation of the scheme and also the impact of this scheme. Alright, let's get the video started. Look at this. Prime Minister Modi said, once property cards were issued under the SVAMITVA scheme, then they have the potential to unlock the economic activity worth over 100 lakh crores. We will see in detail what is the scheme. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, while distributing 65 lakh property cards through a video conferencing, which has helped 50,000 villages in getting the property cards. He also held that up until now, 2.2 crore people have benefited from this scheme. Understanding? No. What is this SVAMITVA scheme? Because we're discussing about this scheme, first and foremost, you have to know, I told yes, it will come to prelims. Is it because the scheme is introduced this year or what? Look at this. This particular scheme was introduced in 2020 on your Panchayati Raj Day, which is on April 24th. This doesn't seem like a new scheme then. This is an old scheme. Then why is it of importance? Why is it in news now? And why is it important for a possible question for prelims? Is that because they had held that this activity, okay, we will discuss the scheme, this activity will be completed by 2024. So you have to look into schemes which is important for prelims, not just at the start year, but if that so year is also your closing year. So this year prelims ke liye if it's important, it is not because it was the start year, but because it is the ending year. This way also you have to learn the schemes. Understanding? So coming back to this, so this scheme was launched on Panchayati Raj Day, which falls on your April 24th. This scheme was started, the process started that month, October, that year, October 11th onwards itself. Mainly, what is this scheme? Look at this. Survey of villages and mapping improvised technology in village areas. SVAMITVA. SVAMITVA. Meaning what? Simpler sense pe I'll try to explain it. You will create land records for villages by integrating technologies such as your drones, GIS mapping, etc. So it is more of a record of rights, or otherwise called as property card. So it is more of your property card. Fine, okay, what is so special about this scheme that it will have an impact of 100 lakh crores? Look at this, when you have a property card, let's say the villages, rural areas pay. Now they will be in the houses, all of them get legal documents for that houses they are in. Once they get this legal documents, now they can use this as a collateral in banks. Yes, which means they don't have to rely on money lenders, they don't have to rely on people where they will exploit them. They are not able to get the loans in the banks is because of the collateral. This main forward solves that collateral ka issue. So which means now they will be able to avail loans to small and marginal farmers. Yes. So first and foremost, it solves the collateral issue. Second thing, provision of a map, GI based map of the villages, rural areas, etc., will be helpful in building infrastructure, and also the panchayats and your state level can also impose your property tax based on that. And third thing is mainly this will avoid encroachments. So this is the benefit of Swamitva scheme. What is the impact of this particular scheme? If we see, look at this: an inclusive society, a sustainable habitats, wherein you can have better planning, contracts can be signed based on that, your infrastructure can be built. Yes. And economic growth, where your tax levy, and also look at this, I said increased in property tax collected, which will in turn help in the income generation for the gram panchayats and your respective states. And also reformed land governance, this is very important for your regulated property markets. Understanding? So this is the impact of the scheme. I suggest write these things down, it would be better for your mains. How is the scheme implemented? First and foremost, an MOU, that is a memorandum of understanding, will be signed between Survey of India and the respective state government. Once a MOU is signed between these two, then it will go to a national topographic database where they will use drones, GIS mapping to identify your inhabited land. How will they use the drones? For example, understand this is a place. Okay, people are all living in this habitats. So what these people will do is, this limestone or sunna, they will take that and mark this areas. Based on that, the drones will capture these. Fine. So technology is used. Now they will not leave it at this. Then in the ground, that is on ground, again your survey officers will come and recheck this. They will recheck whether the data that is taken and this is correct, so as to eliminate grounds for errors. So when they're trying to recheck this, then they'll ask the people, do you have any issue? Because it's the people, rural people, right? So it is more power is given to your gram panchayat. This scheme is launched by your Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Panchayati Raj Day, I told you, right? But the ministry is Ministry of Panchayat Raj. This is a central sector scheme. Meaning what? This is 100% funded by your central government. Another type of scheme is your central sponsored scheme. That is as a division between both central and state. Central sector scheme completely 100% funded by your center. Now what happened? Now any basis for correction etc. will be done at this stage. Now what happened? The next stage is continuously operating reference system where all the details will be provided there, and long range error correction will be done and uploaded here. This data will be available at all gram panchayat levels. Then it will be moved to your network real-time kinetic corrections. Understanding? So, simpler things. Abadi area means the inhabited. So, so Abadi area means so Abadi area means habitated or inhabited land. Based on this, your village maps or Gram Manchitra is created. Then finally, at last, they will generate a final property card or title deeds or Sampati Patrak, which is digitally generated. Now, once they have legal documents under their names, they can use that as a collateral to avail loans. When they started this scheme, they started it based on a pilot basis because I told this is a possible question for prelims. So gather all the possible data. One such thing is when this scheme was started, it was started on a pilot basis, which means it was introduced in this 9 states. What are those states? Haryana, Karnataka, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Punjab, Rajasthan, and Andhra Pradesh. In your statement questions, they can start, it was started for all India. No, it was initially introduced like a pilot program for these 9 states. Its aim is to cover all 6.62 lakh villages by 2024. Understanding? Now, the current status, if you see, Ministry of Panchayat Raj has held that 92% of the villages are done with the drone surveys. From here onwards, we just have to complete the error correction and then we have to generate the digital certification after corrections. Your Ministry of Panchayat Raj decided to take this initiative to the global medium, wherein it took this practice or to international workshop on land and governance in India, wherein this workshop was participated by member countries of your Africa, Latin America, and your Southeast Asia, wherein they are showing how your drone technology, your GIS mapping, etc., can be used for your land governance. Understanding? Now, they are also planning to take the scheme, the implementation, the success in your upcoming World Bank Land Governance Conference in Washington. That's it. We've reached the end of the content. If you like our content, subscribe to our channel, hit the like button, and share it along with your friends. Thank you.